A modern Boeing passenger plane was suddenly intercepted. The captain looked closely and saw that it was a World War II fighter plane. The radar also showed many small aircraft. He quickly descended to check, and he realized the plane was in the center of an air raid. At that moment, the first officer noticed the fighter plane had followed them again and launched an attack. In a panic, the captain dove the plane toward the ground. At 1,000 feet above the ground, he pulled the control stick up to climb. The fighter plane behind could not turn as well. The captain then climbed the plane into the clouds to hide, but the fuel was low. He tried to contact the control tower. The person on the other end claimed to be from a British Air Force base. The captain said the plane had no fuel and only the radar worked. He asked for a safe landing point. The communicator was confused because the radar system had not been invented yet. Two historians calculated and guessed the plane was flying over a World War II bombing site. A passenger overheard this and told everyone on board. Although the plane could not fight, they could use future knowledge to kill enemy leaders. Two passengers were tempted, but two soldiers stopped them. They thought the passengers were trying to hijack the plane. A fight broke out. The men were no match for the soldiers. At that moment, two fighter planes found the passenger plane again. One missile was fired, and the captain dodged it. The explosion's shockwave shattered the plane's windows. Even worse, another missile set the engine on fire. The plane fell rapidly. The captain quickly shut down the engine. After several attempts, the fire was put out, and the plane returned to normal operation. A new crisis appeared. A colonel told the communicator that if the high-tech plane did not land with their side, they would destroy it before it fell into enemy hands. Hearing this, the historians decided to remove the radar and give it to the communicator. This way, he could guide the plane. The passengers used limited materials to make a small parachute and dropped the radar out of the cabin. Another enemy fighter approached, and the passenger plane was blown with a large hole. As the enemy pilot prepared to attack again, a fighter plane took him down. It was the Air Force, called by the communicator for support. The communicator then guided the passenger plane using the radar. Suddenly, a huge shadow appeared ahead. It was a vortex, just like the one they had crossed before. The plane shook violently, and finally, they returned to the modern era. When the captain left the cockpit, he saw an old man writing in a notebook. The title was Radar System. It was the same communicator from the past.